Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Best English Podcast. We are so happy you are here with us today. I'm Olivia.
And I'm James. We are really excited for today's episode. It's going to be super helpful.
Before we start, we just want to say a quick thank you. If you are listening on YouTube or your favorite podcast app, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us make more free lessons for you.
Yes, your support means the world to us. Thank you for being part of our community. So, Olivia, how are you feeling today? You sound very energetic.
I am feeling great, James. I had a really good morning. I drank a nice cup of coffee and I am ready to teach. How about you?
I am doing well, thank you. I am feeling very motivated today. I think our listeners are going to learn so much from this topic. It is something everyone needs to know.
Absolutely. It is one of the most common things we talk about in life. Friends, family, strangers. Everyone asks about this.
Exactly. So, what are we talking about today?
Today, we have a very practical and important topic. We are going to learn how to talk about your job in English.
Oh, that is so useful. Whether you're meeting new people, at a party, or in a job interview, you have to talk about your work.
That is right, and we're going to make it super simple. We'll teach you easy phrases, vocabulary for different jobs, and how to avoid common mistakes.
I love that. We will also practice together, so you can speak out loud with us. Don't be shy.
Yes, don't be shy. We're all learning here. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Let's get started.
All right, let's begin with the basics. When you meet someone new, maybe at a dinner or a social event, how do you ask about their job? Olivia, what is the most common question?
Great place to start. The most common question is very simple. You just ask, "What do you do?"
What do you do? That's it? It sounds very short.
It is short, but it is perfect for natural conversation. It's friendly and casual. You don't need to use big, complicated words.
So I shouldn't say, what is your occupation?
You can, but it sounds a little bit too formal, like you are a police officer or a robot. What do you do is much better for everyday English.
Got it. What do you do is the winner. Now, if someone asks me that, how do I answer?
The easiest way is to use the phrase, "I am a," followed by your job title. For example, I would say, "I am a podcaster," or "I am a host."
Oh, simple. So I can say, I am a teacher, or I am a driver.
Exactly. You just put "I am a" and then the job name. But James, there's a small trap here, a very common mistake.
Oh, what is the trap?
Many learners forget the word "a" or "an." They say, "I am teacher," but that is wrong. You must say, "I am a teacher."
Ah, that is true. That little word, is very important.
It is. It makes your English sound natural. So if the job starts with a vowel sound like engineer or accountant, we use "an." I am an engineer. I am an accountant.
That is a great tip. Okay, so we have the question, what do you do? And the answer, I am a job.
Yes, but sometimes we want to say a little bit more, right? Just saying the job title is a bit short.
True. If I say I am a designer, the conversation might stop there. How can we make it longer?
You can add one more sentence. You can say where you work or who you help. For example, I am a teacher. I teach English to adults.
Oh, I like that. So, I am a chef. I work in an Italian restaurant.
Perfect example. That gives the other person more information. It helps the conversation flow.
But, Olivia, what if someone doesn't have a job right now? Maybe they are looking for work. What should they say?
That's a great question. It's a very common situation. You can be honest and polite. You can say, "I am looking for a job right now," or I am currently between jobs.
Between jobs sounds very professional. It means you had a job before and you will have a job soon, but not right now.
Exactly. It sounds positive. And what about students? Many of our listeners might be students.
Students can simply say, I am a student. They can add, I study at university or I study history.
Very good. So let's practice this quickly. James, pretend we just met. Ask me the question.
Okay. Hi, Olivia. Nice to meet you. What do you do?
I am a podcaster. I host a show called Best English Podcast. What about you, James?
I am a content creator. I make videos and lessons for English learners.
That was perfect. See how easy that is? Listeners, we want you to try it. Imagine we're asking you, what do you do? Pause the audio and say your answer out loud.
Yes, speak out loud. Don't just listen. Speaking is how you improve. Say I am a, and your job.
Okay, so we know how to say our job title. Now let's talk about the different types of jobs in the world. There are so many.
Yes, thousands, but we can group them into categories. This helps with vocabulary. Let's start with the medical field, people who work in hospitals.
Right, you might be a doctor. A doctor treats sick people.
Or a nurse. A nurse takes care of patients. They are very important.
And we have dentists for our teeth and pharmacists who give medicine.
Those are vital jobs. What about the business world? Office jobs.
In an office, you might be a manager. A manager leads a team.
You could be an accountant. An accountant works with money and numbers.
Or a receptionist. A receptionist sits at the front desk and greets visitors.
Or a salesperson. They sell products. That is a busy job.
Very busy. Now, technology is a huge field today.
We have software engineers. They write code for computer programs.
And web developers, they build websites. Also, IT specialists, they fix computer problems. If my computer breaks, I call the IT specialist.
Me too. I am not good with technology. Now, let's not forget creative jobs. These are fun.
Oh, I love creative jobs. You could be a designer, an artist, or a photographer.
Writers and musicians are also creative. They make art for us to enjoy.
And we have service jobs. These are people who help us in our daily lives. Waiters, barbers, drivers.
And skilled trades. These are people with very specific skills. Electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and mechanics.
If my sink breaks, I need a plumber. If my car breaks, I need a mechanic.
Exactly. Everyone has a different role in society. Listeners, think about your job. Which category is your job in? Medical? Business? Creative?
Knowing your category helps you explain your job better. You can say, I work in the medical field, or I work in education.
That brings us to our next point, how to talk about where you work. Sometimes we want to describe the place.
Right. Someone might ask, where do you work?
There are a few ways to answer this. You can talk about the type of place. For example, I work in an office.
Or, I work in a hospital, I work in a school, I work in a factory.
Simple. But sometimes we want to say the company name. James, if you work for a big famous company, how do you say it?
We use the preposition for or at. For example, I work for Google, or I work at Microsoft.
That is important. We say work for a company. We don't usually say work in a company name. We say, I work for Samsung.
And we use at for a specific location or place. I work at the main branch. I work at the hospital downtown.
Great distinction. Now, there's a big change in the world recently. Many people don't go to an office anymore.
Oh, you mean working from home?
Yes, it is very common now. If you work from home, you can say, I work from home.
Or you can say, I work remotely. That sounds very modern. I work from home most of the time. I love it. I don't have to drive in traffic.
That is a huge benefit. I also work from home. I sit in my comfortable chair with my coffee. It is very convenient.
It is, but it is important to separate work and rest when you are at home.
True. Okay, so we have I work in blank place, I work for blank company, and I work from home.
Okay, James, we know the job title and the place, but what do you actually do? How do we describe our daily tasks?
This is the fun part. We need to use verbs, action words.
Yes, you can say, I am responsible for, or my job involves.
Those are good phrases. Or you can just say what you do every day. I write emails. I answer the phone. I teach classes.
Let's give some examples for specific jobs. If you are a teacher, what do you do?
You can say, I plan lessons, I teach students, I grade papers, I help students learn.
Perfect. If you are a chef,
You can say, I cook food, I plan menus, I manage the kitchen staff, I create new dishes.
yummy. If you are a graphic designer,
You can say, I design logos, I create illustrations, I edit photos, I work with clients.
see, it's just simple verbs. We want to keep it simple. Don't try to use fancy words if you don't need to.
Right. Clear communication is better than difficult words. Tell us the main actions you do.
Listeners, think about your day. What are 3 things you do at work? Maybe you make phone calls, maybe you write reports, maybe you drive a truck.
Try to make 3 simple sentences. I drive, I deliver packages, I help customers. This is how you describe your responsibilities.
Now let's talk about the people. Who do you work with? We spend a lot of time with our coworkers.
Yes, we often call them colleagues or coworkers.
Colleague sounds a little professional. Coworker sounds a bit more casual.
You can say, I work with a great team, or my colleagues are very friendly.
That is nice. It's important to have good relationships at work. And what about the boss?
The boss. We all have a boss, usually. You can say, my boss is very supportive. That means they help you.
Or you can say, I report to the manager. That means the manager is your boss.
If you are the boss, you can say, I manage a team of 10 people, or I am the supervisor.
What if you work alone, like a freelancer?
If you are a freelancer, you don't have a boss. You are your own boss. You can say, I am self-employed.
Or, I run my own business. That is very impressive.
It is, but it is also hard work. You have to find your own clients.
True. So we have colleagues, boss, manager, team, and clients. These are important people words.
Olivia, can we talk about time? Schedules are a big part of work.
Yes. A common question is, what are your working hours? Or, when do you work?
Most people work a regular schedule, like 9 to 5. You can say, I work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
That is a classic schedule, but some people work late. I start at 10 a.m. and finish at 7 p.m.
Some people work shifts, especially doctors, nurses, and police. I work the night shift, or I work rotating shifts.
That is difficult. Sleeping during the day is hard. I prefer a fixed schedule.
Me too. But some people have flexible hours. That means you can choose your hours, more or less.
My schedule is flexible. That is a nice thing to say. It means you have freedom.
And we have full-time versus part-time. Full-time is usually 40 hours a week. Part-time is less, maybe 20 or 25 hours.
If you are a student, you might have a part-time job. I have a part-time job at a cafe.
Exactly. Lots of vocabulary for schedules.
Okay, James, we have covered the basics. Now let's talk about feelings. Do you like your job?
Ah, the big question. Do you like your job? Or what do you like about your job?
We usually want to sound positive. Even if the job is hard, we try to find good things.
You can start with I enjoy or I love. For example, I really enjoy working with my team.
Or, I love the creative part of my job. I like solving problems.
Those are great answers. You can also talk about the environment. I like the friendly atmosphere. I like that it is close to my house.
Yes, a short commute is a huge benefit. I love working from home because my commute is 0 seconds.
That is the best commute. You can also talk about the feeling. The work is rewarding. This means it feels good to do it, like a teacher seeing a student succeed.
That is a beautiful word, rewarding. But James, not every part of the job is perfect. How do we talk about things we don't like?
Carefully. We don't want to be too negative, especially in a professional setting or an interview.
Right. Don't say, I hate my job. That is too strong. Instead, use softer words.
Instead of I hate overtime, say, sometimes the long hours are tiring.
Good. Instead of my boss is mean, say communication can be challenging sometimes.
That is very polite. Or you can say, it can be stressful when we have deadlines.
Challenging and stressful are good words to describe difficulties without being rude.
It shows you are professional.
This brings us to a very important section, common mistakes.
Oh, I love this part. This is where we fix the small errors that many learners make.
Yes, these mistakes are very common. If you fix them, your English will sound much more natural.
Okay, mistake number 1. This is a big one. Work versus job.
Many people mix these up. Remember, job is a noun. It is a specific position. I have a job. I am looking for a job.
Work is usually a verb or an uncountable noun. We say, I go to work. We do not say, I go to job.
Correct. And we say, I have a lot of work to do, not a lot of jobs to do.
So, what is your job is okay, but what is your work sounds a bit strange.
Yes, you can ask, what line of work are you in? But the simple question is, what do you do?
Mistake number 2. Articles, a and an. We mentioned this before, but it is worth repeating.
Never say, I am teacher. Always say, I am a teacher.
She is an engineer, not she is engineer. Please remember that little word.
Mistake number 3, prepositions for location, in, at, for.
Many learners say, I work in Google. This is wrong. We say, I work at Google or I work for Google.
Right. In is for general places or industries. I work in an office. I work in the tech industry.
At is for a specific address or company name. I work at the bank.
For is for the employer. I work for the government. I work for Mr. Smith.
Mistake number 4, salary versus wage.
This is interesting. A salary is a fixed amount per year, usually for professional jobs.
A wage is usually paid by the hour. For example, my salary is $50,000 a year. My wage is $20 an hour.
Most people don't tell others their exact salary, by the way. It's private. You can just say, I earn a good salary.
Mistake number 5, boss versus manager.
They are similar, but boss is informal, manager is formal. In an interview, say, I report to the manager.
With friends, you can say, my boss is nice. It's good to know the difference.
Mistake number 6, job searching. Don't say, I am finding a job.
Finding sounds like you lost your keys and you're looking for them. The correct phrase is I am looking for a job or I am searching for a job.
Or even better, I am job hunting.
Mistake number 7, experience. This is tricky. Experience is a noun. Experienced is an adjective.
You cannot say I am experience. You must say I am experienced with a D at the end.
Or I have experience. I have 5 years of experience.
Mistake number 8, hire versus rent.
The company hires people. You rent a car or an apartment.
unless you are in British English, where they sometimes hire a car, but usually people are hired, things are rented.
Great list. We hope that clears up some confusion. Don't worry if you made these mistakes before. Now you know.
Okay, James, let's put all of this into practice. Let's do a role play.
I love role plays. Let's pretend we are at a networking event, a business party. We don't know each other.
Okay, sounds fun. I will start.
Clears throat. Okay, I'm ready.
Acting. Hi there, nice to meet you. I'm Olivia.
Acting. Hi, Olivia. I'm James. Nice to meet you too. The food here is great. So, what do you do?
Acting. I'm a marketing specialist. I work for a tech startup here in the city. We make mobile apps for fitness. How about you, James?
Acting. Oh, interesting. I'm a web developer. I actually work freelance, so I work from home mostly.
Acting. That sounds amazing. Do you like working from home?
Acting. I love it. It's very flexible. But sometimes I miss having colleagues around. What about you? Do you go to an office?
Acting. Yes, I go to the office 3 days a week. It's a nice balance. My team is very young and energetic.
Acting. That's cool. What are your main responsibilities?
Acting. I manage our social media accounts and plan our advertising campaigns. It keeps me very busy.
Acting. I bet. Well, it was lovely meeting you, Olivia.
Acting. You too, James. Have a good evening.
Normal voice. And scene. That was fun.
It flowed really well. Did you hear how we used the phrases, I work for, I work from home, my responsibilities are?
Yes, it sounded very natural. Let's try one more scenario. This one is a bit more serious. A job interview.
Ooh, stressful, but very useful. I will be the interviewer and you are the candidate.
Okay, I need to be professional. I'm ready.
Acting. Good morning, Mr. Miller. Please have a seat. Can you start by telling me a little about yourself?
Acting. Good morning. Thank you. My name is James Miller. I am a graphic designer with 5 years of experience. Currently, I work at a design agency downtown.
Acting. That sounds interesting. Why do you want to leave your current job?
Acting. I'm looking for new challenges. I want to work on bigger projects, and I admire your company's reputation. I feel this is the right place for me to grow.
Acting. Great answer. What would you say is your greatest strength?
Acting. I'm very creative, and I work well under pressure. When we have a tight deadline, I stay calm and focused.
Acting. And a weakness?
Acting. Sometimes I focus too much on the small details. I'm learning to balance perfectionism with speed.
Acting. Excellent. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Acting. I hope to be a senior designer here, perhaps leading a creative team.
Acting. Thank you, James. We will be in touch.
Normal voice. Phew, I hope I get the job.
You did a great job, James. You were confident and clear. You used good vocabulary like experience, current job, and tight deadline.
Thanks, Olivia. Listeners, try this at home. Pretend you're in an interview. Answer those questions out loud. Tell me about yourself. What are your strengths?
It's the best way to practice. We're almost finished for today, but before we go, we want to give you some final tips for success.
Tip number 1. Keep it simple. Don't try to translate complex ideas from your native language directly. Use the simple English structures we practiced today.
Tip number 2, be positive. Even when talking about difficulties, use words like challenging or learning opportunity. It makes a good impression.
Tip number 3. Practice. Use a mirror. Talk to your friend. Talk to your cat. Just speak.
Tip number 4, listen to others. When you watch movies or listen to podcasts, listen for how people introduce themselves. You'll hear the same patterns.
And finally, don't be afraid of mistakes. Making mistakes is how we learn. If you say, I work in Google instead of at Google, it's okay. People will still understand you.
Exactly. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
We are so proud of you for listening today. You are working hard to improve your English.
Now, we have a question for you. We want to know about you.
Yes, the question of the day is, what is your dream job?
Or, if you already have a job, tell us what do you like about your job.
Write your answer in the comments below the video or on our website. We read every single comment and we love hearing from you.
It's great writing practice. Try to write 2 or 3 sentences. Use the phrases I am a or I work for.
We're waiting to read your answers.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us on the Best English Podcast.
It was a pleasure as always. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us.
And remember, learning English is a journey. Enjoy the process.
Take care, everyone. Keep practicing. We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.